Rockets Propaganda, episode 2. At some point, I'm going to forget the episode names. I'm going to just start saying Rockets Propaganda. Anyway, it's your boy, King Infinity. Follow all the links below. Holla at me on Twitter. Um, so the Rockets released their in-season tournament schedule. Looks like we got the Pelicans, the Clippers, the Nuggets, and the Mavericks. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my favorite, most interesting to the one I least care about. So we're gonna start with my least interesting. The least interesting one to me is the Clippers. Why? Man, we don't know what's going on over there, man. We don't know if Paul George and Kawhi gonna be healthy. We don't know if Russ gonna be on his brick building endeavors. We don't know. We don't even know if they're gonna have James Harden, if they're gonna end up getting James Harden in a trade. So we don't even know what that's gonna look like. And quite frankly, the Clippers are a very boring franchise, if you ask me. So whatever. Um, the third least, I guess the second to last least interesting to me is the Dallas Mavericks. Sure, they got Kyrie, they got Luka, division rival, Texas rival, the I-45 rivalry. If you're from Houston, if you're from Dallas, you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, they got a decent. I thought they had an okay all season. They picked up what's this guy's name? Grant Williams. I think he's gonna be good for them. They got the big man out of Duke. Forget his name. Don't roast me if you want. I don't care. I forgot his name. Screw the Mavs. I just don't know what they're gonna look like because they still got Jason Kidd as a coach, and Jason Kidd's track record shows the first year he's gonna be good, second year is gonna be the third year is gonna be let's get him out of here. I think the Mavericks got blow up potential. I think we win. I think we beat them, to be honest. Oh, as far as the Clippers, I don't know. I'm gonna say we beat them just because we at least probably at that point we're gonna have some semblance of an identity. With them, we don't know what they gonna have. But as far as the Mavericks, man, I don't really. We'll beat them, man. They're gonna put up some numbers. They're probably still not gonna play no damn defense. I don't. I don't really trust that team. Let me just be honest. I don't really trust them. If you talk to Mavericks fans, they'll tell you the same thing. They don't really trust the Mavericks right now. They don't trust how they're currently constructed. They got Grant Williams, but whatever. But Grant Williams could still be a good glue guy for them. Whatever. I'm not interested. L for them, dub for us. All right, so the second most interesting to me is going to be the Pelicans, and I'm gonna say why here. They got if Zion is healthy, they're probably going to be a contender. If Zion is healthy, because last year when Zion was healthy, they looked real good. They looked real good. But we know Zion on that etouffee diet. That boy there, man. That boy say it is gumbo for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm gonna eat some beignets as a snack. That boy say 300 pounds is that's skinny Zion. That boy say 350 and above. That boy look like he need to be playing tight end or left tackle in the NFL. He look like he in the wrong sport. The Saints might need some help over there in New Orleans. But if that fool was healthy, there'll be a problem. And I think there'll probably be a bad matchup for the Rockets if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest, there'll probably be a bad matchup because they still got Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, fool. They got Herb Jones. I call him Herb Jones. That boy be looking high. Uh, CJ McCollum is not interesting. To me, he's overrated. Yeah, he weak to me. I feel like he won't play. You slap him, he'll stop producing. I don't take him serious. But I think they're well coached. Willie Green is a pretty good coach. He's pretty nice. I think, like I said, is with them the big question mark is health. So, but if they're healthy, I think they're gonna make some noise in the West. But obviously, that leaves the Denver Nuggets as my number one most interesting team, simply because the LP and Jokic matchup, man. The way the Rockets kind of parallel the Nuggets a little bit. You know, you got your forwards in Michael Porter Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., and then you got Dylan Brooks versus Aaron Gordon, or whichever way you want to mix and match. They all gonna be guarding each other and whatnot. I like that. I like that whole front court matchup most particularly, actually, because I think they kind of mirror each other really well. And then coming off the bench, Tari Eason. I also think coming off this championship run that they just had, I think them losing Bruce Brown may play a bigger role than we think is possible, and possibly also losing Jeff Green over there. But they got some decent guys. They got Conchar. They got what's his name? I forgot his name. Something Brown. Big burly dude that come off the bench, plays hella defense. Real tough dude. Real good utility guy. I would say utility guy. Big defense guy. Um, but I think that matchup right there, I think that team between the Rockets and the Nuggets is going to be won and lost depending on whatever Jalen Green does. If Jalen Green outplays Jamal Murray and is not getting locked up by KCP or Aaron Gordon or whoever the hell, if he ain't getting locked up and he just get loose, I think they'll have a problem kind of guarding the Rockets, especially if they go super athletic with Amen Thompson off the bench, lined up with Jalen and Tari and Jabari all at the same time, and whoever the hell running center at that point. Yeah, that could be really interesting. But I got a lot of faith in Ime Udoka. I got a ton of faith in that man. As a matter of fact, to be honest, I got faith in anybody who ain't stupid Steven Smiles. That dude, that clueless. You start to see why it took him forever to finally get a head coaching job as long as he was an assistant. Now we see why. But anyway, it's Rockets propaganda.